And if you think it's this, I've already read you the statute. 901.051 says if I'm not in the midst of a crime, about to commit a crime, or just committed a crime, I do not have to ID. I never told you guys that I was not going to ID. I pled the fifth until your supervisor gets here. So now you're arresting me for failure to ID.
Yeah, driving is a privilege. When you commit a traffic infraction.
What was the traffic infraction?
I can't even talk to you.
What was the traffic infraction?
You were not wearing your seatbelt.
I did have my seatbelt on.
No,
Do you got it on video? Yes, I was. When he walked up to the door, I took my seatbelt off.
That's not a typical thing to do.
That is, when you park, I take my seatbelt off. Anytime you park, you take your seatbelt off. When you're getting ready to exit the vehicle, you take your seatbelt off.
You knew you weren't exiting the vehicle.
I did. I opened the door to exit the vehicle, and it's on body cam. Yes, sir. Oh, my bad.
Can you lower all the four windows for me?
No.
Huh?
No. Oh. Can't open the door.
Put your hands on the steering wheel. Put your hands on the steering wheel.
All right.
What took you so long to stop the car?
Because I was making sure I got to a safe place. There's nowhere to pull over there. That's
there's plenty of places.
That's a one-lane street, sir.
Okay, you could have pulled over to the right when you took your driving.
That's a one-lane street, sir.
What difference does it make?
It's a one-lane street.
We dictate that, not you. We have lights. We dictate that, not you. That's not your concern.
I can pull over to a safe place.
That was a safe place.
No, it wasn't.
You're doing all these U-turns?
Okay, hold on.
All right, so
can I ask you what's the reason for pulling me over?
Yeah, there's multiple reasons. I'll tell you when I see your driver's license.
Can I ask you what's the reason for pulling me over?
I'm going to ask you one more time or you're going to jail. Let me see your driver's license. You think you're gonna dictate the traffic stop? It's not gonna work that way.
Can I please speak to someone?
You came home because you're home. That's why.
Can I speak to a supervisor?
I need your driver's license.
Is your body cam on?
It is.
I'm asking to speak to a supervisor.
I'm asking to see your driver's license.
I'm asking to you really don't know who you fucking with. Him opening the door is against you violated my.
You didn't lower your windows. Okay?
I don't have to lower my windows. What law tells me I have to lower my windows?
Sir, this is a traffic stop.
There is no law that says I'm required to.
I need to see your driver's license, registration, proof of
insurance. And I asked you for a supervisor.
Okay, and I'm asking you for the license.
Everything stops until your supervisor comes.
You're under arrest right now if you don't give me your license.
I plead the fifth.
Okay, you're under arrest.
I say, okay. Can you give her the keys out of my pocket?
No.
Ma'am, stay over there.
That's my fiance. He said he got a bunch of reasons to pull me over, but hasn't named none.
He's going to jail for not pulling over.
For not pulling over?
Identify yourself.
Oh, yeah.
Failure to identify is a secondary charge. And you can't search the vehicle. We don't consent.
I'll be happy to tell you now.
We don't consent to any searches or seizures. Yes, I was.
You almost crashed into the Lynx bus in front of you.
There was no Lynx bus.
You didn't crash. You didn't almost crash into the bus there?
There was no bus.
The Amazon truck.
Amazon truck. There you go.
I hope you got that on there because you just said that.
Okay. And then the tints on the car are extremely dark. Okay.
Listen, I will cooperate if I can speak to one of y'all who will be civil with me. Please.
I've been civil with you.
Please.
All right.
Okay. All I'm asking is give her the keys.
Yeah, absolutely. Face the car, sir. Spread your feet for me, sir.
I do not consent to any searches.
Do you have a medical marijuana card, sir?
I do not consent to any searches or seizures.
Do you have a medical marijuana card?
I do not consent to any searches.
You'll be searched incident to arrest right now, okay?
Okay, I do not consent to any searches or seizures. So what you're doing is all on ring camera.
Okay, you are under arrest.
Sierra, get your camera. Yeah. Okay.
Spread your feet for me.
Right now, you guys are violating my civil rights.
No, you're under arrest.
You don't have any right to search the vehicle.
Absolutely. Search incident to arrest.
Search incident to arrest?
I'm talking about you, not the vehicle.
Yeah, he's in the vehicle. Okay. He's in the vehicle.
How you doing?
You got me? Thank you. They're saying they pulled me, but they're not giving me a reason. He wants me to identify. I plead the fifth, which by law, I don't have to say anything unless there's a lawyer present. I asked him, why did he pull me over? He said, oh, no, what?
And you're not wearing your seatbelt.
Almost hitting a butt.
You're not wearing your seatbelt.
I did have my seatbelt on. I took it off when you came.
Dark. Do me a favor, stay over there.
Look,
all right, so stay on the sidewalk over there.
They can't dictate where you stand. It cannot dictate where you stand. Supreme Court has already ruled
Face
10
the
feet.
car. Face the car.
Listen, I can
Face the
listen.
car.
Supreme Court has ruled 10 feet is far enough. So you're fine right where you're at. Thank you for recording. I need all of them. They're searching the car illegally. I asked to speak to a supervisor. He has not given me a supervisor. They haven't told me why I'm under arrest. He said, oh, you almost did. Almost is not a crime. In order to be a crime, there must be a victim. I asked to speak to a supervisor. He's still searching. He's telling me I'm under arrest for failure to ID. Failure to ID is a secondary charge. What is your original arresting offense, officer?
Not identifying yourself during the
Not
traffic stop.
identifying is a secondary charge. You need a first charge in order to call to, yes, you need a first charge in order to get me with not identifying. Okay. He needs a reason to search the vehicle. I have not consented to any searches or seizures.
Okay. No problem.
Until then, I plead the fifth. Take me to jail.
That's where we're going.
Okay. Supreme Court has ruled. No, you guys are on private property. You guys are on private property.
That's why you drove all the way here, right? You didn't stop where we wanted you to.
Listen,
you wanted to come
no.
Let's get that on body camera. We have arrived at the defendant's residence. Because he did not want to stop on the roadway. He wanted to stop at home.
Says who? Your words? Because I never said that.
You had plenty of places to stop.
No, I didn't. That's a one-lane street. You can't stop and block the road. But since you want to be an asshole, get your supervisor, bitch ass boy. You work for me, pussy.
All right.
Now let's see. Because this will be my second lawsuit against Orange County. I mean, against OPD.
Nice.
And if you think it's a game, pull me up. You think it's a game, but I'm sitting here stating the law. 901.051 says, I do not have to present ID unless I'm in the midst of a crime, about to commit a crime, or just committed a crime. What crime have I committed?
Traffic infraction.
Traffic infraction is not a crime.
Are you a sovereign citizen, sir?
Why do you are the sovereign citizen? You the one who break the laws.
Oh, okay.
Just because I'm informed on my rights, I'm a sovereign citizen.
You're confused.
Because
You're
I'm
not informed.
intelligent and I'm informed. 901.051 says there must be a crime committed, about to be committed, or just committed. What crime did I commit?
You're driving a vehicle on the public road in the city of Orlando,
I'm
right?
driving a vehicle on a public road that almost could have.
Florida state statute dictates you must wear your seatbelt.
My seatbelt was on.
Your tints are on the.
My seatbelt's on.
Your tints are also dark in the back of the car.
My tints are dark in the back of the car.
Not on him, no. You have an ID in the car?
I'm not answering y'all to speak to me. I ain't talking to nobody else.
Yeah, the thing is, we don't delay traffic
fuck
stops.
what you
to
talking
speak with a
about,
sergeant.
pussy. Fuck what you talking about.
Very
I
respectful.
said, let me speak to your sergeant.
Yeah, that doesn't work that way.
It does work this way.
Traffic stop,
You finished
and
doing
then
whatever the fuck you want to do, and let me speak to your
supervisor.
supervisor. I'm not talking to you. I pled the fifth. If you don't have a lawyer present, get the fuck out of my face.
We need a license identifier.
You don't need nothing. I plead the fifth. I ain't got to answer no questions.
All right, so we'll
The
book
Fifth
you in.
Amendment tells me what?
We'll book you in as John Doe and you won't pay
I don't
back.
give a fuck. Yes, I will. Fingerprint me. Duh, dummy. You think I ain't been through this? I know the law. Just like that search is illegal. I did not consent to any searches or seizures.
Right?
And I asked you to just speak with me politely. Can I get your name and badge number for the record, sir? Do you understand, are you trying to really de-escalate this situation, sir? I'm asking you an honest question. I'm trying to cooperate with you, but I'm not going to cooperate with you when if you're going to just treat me like a thug. Yes, sir. If I am granted the same opportunity.
Yeah, 40, right?
So yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Did we find any ID in the car?
Explain to you, right, that we were going to request a supervisor. However, that was not going to delay his traffic stop. You still have to identify yourself.
Not when I plead the fifth.
Okay, sir.
The Fifth Amendment gives me what right? To remain silent. So I don't so I do not self-incriminate myself. Thank you. You're right, sir. So with that and with my Miranda rights, I have the right to remain silent. Or anything I say or do can and will be used against me in a court of law. I have the right to an attorney before questioning, right? I'm answering you a question.
See if somebody's got
They fuck with a nigga who know their rights.
Chris,
So
see if anybody got a scanner.
I'm sorry about that. I'm really, yeah, I'm sorry. I did just say that to you, and that was totally wrong.
The random one is all that applies while you're being doing custodial interrogation. This is just a basic.
You always have those rights.
Check it out. This is a traffic stop. What's a traffic stop, right? You have to identify yourself at a traffic stop.
I always have the right to remain silent.
You do.
Right. Okay, so I'm remaining silent.
Remaining silent and being are two different things.
He said it's a failure to ID on a traffic stop. You cannot make a constitutional right a crime. So if I have a right to remain silent, you cannot say I'm failing to ID.
Can you hold them real quick? Test the back window.
Check it out. So look.
I'm not going nowhere.
Look at the 10 meter real quick. Too.
You're gonna have your move.
I get my day in front of a magistrate. You're right. I just remain silent. Failure to ID is a secondary charge. You must have a primary charge first.
Go ahead and put your feet in the
Can
vehicle.
I get a supervisor here?
He's almost here.
Okay, well, when the supervisor gets here, we can speak and take this further. I'm not finna, why would I get in the vehicle and be kidnapped when you're making up false crimes? And I've already let you know that failure to ID is a secondary charge. So now we're working on your qualified immunity. You can make that smug look all you want, but I take shit to court.
Okay.
And if you think it's this, I've already read you the statute. 901.051 says if I'm not in the midst of a crime, about to commit a crime, or just committed a crime, I do not have to ID. I never told you guys that I was not going to ID. I pled the fifth until your supervisor gets here. So now you're arresting me for failure to ID.
Yeah, driving is a privilege.
When
you commit a traffic infraction,
what was the traffic infraction?
I can't even talk to you.
What was the traffic infraction?
You were not wearing your seatbelt.
I did have my seatbelt on.
No,
Do you
you
got
did
it on
not.
video? Yes, I was.
No, you did
When
not.
he walked up to the door, I took my seatbelt off.
That's not a typical thing to do.
That is, when you park, I take my seatbelt off. Anytime you park, you take your seatbelt off. When you're getting ready to exit the vehicle, you take your seatbelt off.
You knew you weren't exiting the vehicle.
I did. I opened the door to exit the vehicle, and it's on body cam.
Yes, sir. Oh, my bad.
Can you lower all the four windows for me?
No.
Huh?
No. I exit the door. I opened the door to exit the vehicle.
Okay. We can communicate without screaming.
Yeah, but you're doing bullshit.
I'm not doing bullshit.
You are doing
No,
bullshit. Yes, because you're trying to do shit. It's motherfucking crimes going on. I did not commit a crime. All these resources being wasted for what?
Because you failed to ID
What?
yourself.
I failed to ID, a secondary charge. What was the original crime?
You were detained for a traffic stop.
I'm detained for a traffic stop, and if I plead my Fifth Amendment, that's a failure to ID.
How would we
Wow,
issue
you're
you a
going to look
citation?
stupid in
How
front of
would
a
we issue you a
judge.
citation
You're going to look stupid in front of a judge.
How would we issue your
You're
citation?
going to look stupid in front of a judge.
You repeat the same thing.
You're going to look stupid in front of a judge.
Okay, that's fine.
You look stupid now.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying.
Nobody understands what you're saying.
I know you're not involved, but you're an officer, so you are involved. You're a civil servant who works for me, and you're here. If there's bad cops on the force, that's what we need to get rid of.
Let me ask you a question. If we
Someone
were to issue the
trying
right
to
to a
arrest
ticket-
someone trying to arrest someone on a non-arrestable offense, a secondary charge, which is not arrestable, I'm a fucking civil.
How would we issue you a ticket if you don't identify yourself?
I told you I would identify when I see a supervisor. That is how it works. So when can I plead the Fifth? There's no, I never have the Fifth Amendment.
We're not interrogating you.
I never have the Fifth Amendment. All my rights are my rights. I never said I wasn't going to identify. I never said that. I never said I wasn't.
You still haven't.
What did I tell you? What did I tell you? Repeat it.
You know that supervisors don't always come out.
Repeat it.
Sometimes they'll tell you to call in
Repeat
your
what I
complaint.
said. Repeat what I said.
know what you said.
Repeat what I said.
you
I
said a
know
lot of
that if
things.
I ask for a supervisor to come on scene, you want to bet that?
Huh? He's not coming. Put your feet in.
Sir,
Put your feet in. Put your feet in.
if I can speak civilly
Put your
to
feet
you,
in.
can you see this? He's
Can
trying
you
to
put
use
your
force.
feet in?
If I can speak civilly with you, can we
Can you put your feet in?
Please.
Can you put your feet
If
in?
I put my how the fuck can I put my feet in?
When
You
you
got
still
my
talking?
knee up and my leg under you.
You're gonna put your
How
feet
the
in?
fuck can I do
I'm gonna
that?
help you if you don't do it.
Sir,
Put
can
your
I
feet
speak
in.
civilly with
Put your
someone?
feet in.
I will. Let me put my shit in.
Okay, thank
Can I
you.
speak civilly? Look.
I can drive while you
Visit WeThePeopleUniversity.com, where you can find our latest YouTube videos, more about myself, why I left the police department, merch, and more. If you have a police encounter that you would like highlighted, visit our website and click the Submit Videos tab. Fill out the video form submission so that we can hold these tyrants accountable. And if you guys still haven't purchased my book, Living in the World of Tyranny, you can do so at WeThePeopleUniversity.com by clicking digital copy to read it right on your phone, or you can buy the hard copy or the paperback directly from Amazon. Also, be sure to pick up your free ebook to give you tips and tricks on how to deal with cops when you encounter them. And for those of you who are still trying to learn your basic rights, register for our course to learn how to deal with police so that your rights are not violated when you encounter cops. All this and more at WeThePeopleUniversity.com.